Hi students, welcome to Law Excellence IAS Academy. In this video, we are going to discuss some of the important prelims related questions from today's The Hindu newspaper. Let's start. The first question is related to RBI monetary policy. Amid high inflation, RBI keeps repo rate at 6.5%. So let's see a question in relation to it. If the RBI decides to adopt a contractionist monetary policy, which of the following would it not do? Cut and optimize the statutory liquidity ratio. 2. Increase the cash reserve ratio. 3. Cut the bank rate and repo rate. Select the correct answer using the code given below. A. 1 and 2 only. B. 2 only. C. 1 and 3 only. D. 1, 2 and 3. Dear friends, read the question properly. Here, if RBI decides to adopt a contractionist monetary policy, what is contractionist? Reduce money supply. What it means? Increase the rates, increasing repo rate, bank rate. Which are the following we did not do? If RBI want to adopt a contractionist monetary policy, which will lead to which the RBI is aiming for reducing money supply in the economy. So what it will not do? So if SLR is reduced, money supply will increase. So it will not do. Statement 1 is false. 2. Increase the cash reserve ratio. If cash reserve ratio is increased, money supply will decrease, go down. If cut the bank rate and repo rate, if repo rate was reduced, money supply will increase. So to adopt a contractionist monetary policy, which are the following would it not do? So the answer for this is option C, 1 and 3 only. The second question is related to polity. Consider the following statements. Article 30 provides for the right of minorities to establish and administer educational institutions. The minority groups are clearly specified in the Constitution. Which are the statements given above are correct? A. 1 only, B. 2 only, C. both 1 and 2, D. neither 1 nor 2. So the context for this question is Karnataka relaxes rules to give minority tag to institution. So at present, if an institution admits 50% of the students from the minority category, then only that institution will have minority status. So some of the institutions are finding difficult to have admitted 50% minority students. So they are asking for relaxation. So the government is giving a relaxation in Karnataka. So option 1 is correct. Article 30 provides for right of minorities to establish and administer educational institutions. So the minority groups are clearly specified in the Constitution. So statement 2 is false. So what are the minority groups? Whether it's not clearly defined, whether Jains or Christians or Hindus or Muslims, it was not at all given. It only says linguistic or religious minorities. Only 2 it says, not even ethnic minorities or anything. So the minority groups which are linguistic or religious. Suppose linguistic, let's say Telugu people in Delhi are linguistic minorities in Delhi. Or let's say Hindu people in Andhra Pradesh are linguistic minorities. So Hindus are minorities in Jammu Kashmir. So the statement 2 is false. And also there is no definition for minority in the Constitution also. So only linguistic and religious, there no, not even ethnicity also. So the answer for this, how many of the, which are the given above are correct. So A, 1 only is correct, option A. The third question is related to schemes. MG Narega scheme. No card, no work. MG Narega's deletion hit rural workers hard. So the deletion of this Narega cards is affecting the rural workers. Let's see the question in relation to it. 1. MG Narega scheme is implemented by Union Ministry of Rural Development. 2. The expenditure incurred under MG Narega is equally borne by center and states. Which are the statements given above are incorrect? A, 1 only, B, 2 only, C, both 1 and 2, D, neither 1 nor 2. So MG Narega scheme is Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Act. I hope you all know it. 100 days work in rural areas. So unskilled work. So its main objective was to create employment, prevent migration to urban areas. And also asset creation like roads, school buildings, something like that. The scheme is implemented by Union Ministry of Rural Development. Statement 1 is correct. So MG Narega Act was also framed in 2005. So the expenditure incurred under MG Narega is equally, the statement 2 is false because the expenditure is shared in the 90:10 ratio. So 90% of the expenditure is borne by central government. The 10% is borne by states. But the identification of the workers under MGNREGA scheme who is eligible for this MGNREGA card is done by state governments. The beneficiaries to be exact. So here we have asked which of the following is incorrect. So the statement 2 is incorrect. So option B, 2 only is the answer for this question. The fourth question is related to a previous year question. What is the purpose of setting up of small finance banks in India? 1. To supply credit to small business units. 2. To supply credit to small and marginal farmers. 3. To encourage young entrepreneurs to set up business, particularly in rural areas. Select the correct answer using the answer code given below. A 1 and 2 only, B 2 and 3 only, C 1 and 3 only, D 1, 2 and 3. What is the concept of small finance banks? It's aimed at financial inclusion. Financial inclusion. It was established 2014 under the Nachiket More Committee. So they have to give 75% of the loans to priority sector lending like MSMEs, agriculture. So and also they need to give 50% of the loans which are below 25 lakhs. They are aimed at financial inclusion. 1 is correct. 2, supply credit to small business units. 2 is also correct. Credit to small and marginal farmers. But 3 is false because it's not aiming at young entrepreneurs to set up business in particular rural areas. Its aim is at financial inclusion, giving credit, not promoting entrepreneurship. So the answer for this is option A, 1 and 2 only. The fifth and final question is for the audience. So spot the picture. What is the current season there? In today's Hindu, there was the beach what you see on the screen is actually from Sydney, Australia. So what is the season there right now? So actually climatology is very important for our UPSC prelims. So I will give you a hint. So the climate, you see Earth, the northern hemisphere, if it is winter here, it is just opposite here. It means it is summer. So you can say that automatically in the Australia it will be summer or starting of spring like that. So I request all my viewers, if you want to clear 2025 prelims, make your basics strong, read NCERT. This we end of today's quiz program. Thank you all for joining us today.